Greetings everyone, my name is Adderville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In this weekly livestream, as usual, I'll be covering viewer submit levels for the next 2 hours. And after that's done, I'll showcase the art posted on the Discord server. As always, here are the rules. Welcome to the stream, Pixel Boy, Sunflora, Sawman, Manubi, Jaden, Oscar, and Raccoon. Thanks for joining me today. Wow, December. Only a day away. Woohoo! So before I begin, here's the plan for this weekend. This will be the only stream for today. Tomorrow morning will be the start of Mario & Luigi Partners in Time for the Nintendo DS. And tomorrow evening will be the finale of Abator. Alrighty then, let's transition over to Maker. So first on today's lineup is Grassman by Sawman Megafan YT. 22 play, score 3. So how is the weekend gaming, everyone? Yeah, Bantam Blast and Ton Blast coming out in about 3 days. Game of the Year contender. That's a lot of grass here. Go ahead, Jaden. What was this juicy bit of information? Oh. You just bought Bow, Wordless, and Spark Tree for Black Friday. Neat. I'm gonna double check to see if Path of the Midnight Sun is on sale or not. Or how much it's on sale, whether I should wait or not. Well, it was the last one on the list since last week, and I ended there. So you're up first. Oh yeah, by the way everyone, I actually finished a document I finished a public document which lists out every single game I own on Steam and the Epic Game Store. So you can use it as a quick reference when requesting games. Also on that same document is a list of every single game, specifically non-demo, that I covered on the channel, or played at least once on the channel. The last thing I'll do is create a page for all the requests. Like, you know, most of you know about the guaranteed game requests, aka birthday game requests for mods and frequenters. I'll make that public so people know a quick reference and also can leave their own suggestions. Okay, down it is. Like, I already know what one of the user suggestions are, or requests are. Maybe. That remains to be seen. And besides, those are fun. Okay, either 9 souls or bow. Bow is gonna be an easier experience than 9 Souls, probably, based on my experience with the demo. But I know 9 Souls is getting quite a few. It seems to be like a sleep. Well, maybe not even a sleeper hit, but it's becoming a big, relatively punching above its weight in the indie sphere. The closest thing to having a 2D the closest 2D Sekiro Light with actually a quite engaging story, engaging in an emotional tale. Yeah. Quite inspiring considering what happened with their previous game. If you know what I'm referring to, just look it up. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, look it up. Like, we still have the winter sale coming up next month, so I'll leave the finalizations down until then. Oh goodness, I didn't even notice there was a Wanan spawner down there. Just read it up online, Jaden. It is a long story. Okay, decent level. Lots of grass, aesthetically pleasing, kind of rompy, but it's on the better end of rompy. Yeah, impressive. Yeah, if you look at Red Candle Games' history, you'll know the story about what it is, which makes 9 Souls' success even more inspiring. Anyway, second up is Flora Plant by Sunflower Zimmeril. 31 plays, score of 10. Yeah, December is we're going to the final month of the year. Outside of 1 or 2 key games I wish to play, as well as, of course, Partners in Time, we're basically finishing up for the year. I don't really want easy mode, so base it is. Alright, you lead the discussion. Other people are free to chime in with other topics. Oscar, we already have a bunch of levels in the queue. I'll add it after this level's done, but please, let's finish those first. Yeah, you did mention that in a previous stream, Jaden, if I recall correctly. Maybe not no experience, but little experience. You know what, this kind of feels like if we had a story continuation of the previous stage by Sawman. Squish. I'm grabbing that, thank you very much. Sheesh, what's with all the E-tanks in this stage? We don't really need this much level we don't need... What? We don't need this level of generosity. Large? It's only 2. Wait until we get to 4 or 5 before we say large. Oh, that was the end of the lore, Pat. That was also the end of this version of base. Well, there are a lot of things we talked about over various streams, Jaden, so don't blame me for not remembering. Like it was about a year ago? Oh, I get it. This is if I didn't get the tank. Oh, so when I fell down here, I thought this was actually a bottomless pit, but no, this is the transition point. In that situation, you may just want to replace the left end with skull blocks. The other level is tent is also grass and plant related. You know what, okay, I'm gonna swap the levels and put the correct NSF replacements for that. I want to keep the trend going. When I say a year was on a Mega Man Maker stream, I can't recall the exact one, but he did tell me that they had little to no experience making games before my turn was off. Oh shoot, it didn't... Oh well. I thought I hit a checkpoint after that, but guess not. Ooh, Crusher section. Getting knocked back into the enemy section. Anyways, continue on with the discussion. What more juicy bits of information do you have? Quote-unquote juicy. I don't really think Jay Butter is interested in watching pre-recorded footage. They seem to be more interested in the live streams themselves. Oh shoot, yeah. Not gonna rush that. Take out the petite snakey. Take these two out. I mean, I do have to use special weapons here. Part 1 complete. Into the tree trunk we descend. Well, that was a short discussion then. Again, I already said all I said. I pretty much said what I want to say about Itara Noctis overall. I will say this. If I knew just how difficult that experience was going to be, I would have played Hollow Knight first so I could better understand the inspirations. I said this before and I'll say it again. having different games suited for different having different games designed for different audiences with different skill levels is a good thing. Eterna Noctis is one of those games that is designed for more experienced players from the get-go. Specifically, the precision platformer players. Oh my goodness. At the root of the issue. Okay, if you want to go to that granular level of detail. Keep in mind, anyone else, you can also raise other discussion points. We're not just talking about... We don't just need to talk about Eterna Noctis here. Welcome to Flora Grassman Act 3. And it feels like we entered Act 2 of this zone, due to the way it's structured. There may be a secret there, I'm not gonna check. I already missed the side route anyways, so it's fine. And we're true. Woods up ahead. I know what your weakness is, I don't have it, so I'll do a backup. You fool. I have 70 tanks. Round 2. Wait, can I crush him to death then? Come on down, the water's great. Not the correct position for that, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. Yes, it did it! Is this place gonna blow up now? Nope, we got out of here. You double posted there, Jaden. Good afternoon, Pedro. Again, I don't like to do a direct comparison with Outer Wilds because that's just more than an adventure game. Way more. Like, if you want a closer comparison to Snatcher, I would say Danganronpa would be a closer one. Like, Outer Wilds is in its own is in a category of itself. Okay, fair enough. Just wanted to let you know if there's any connection issues. Thank you, Oscar. I'll cover those eventually. You're producing levels faster than I'm covering them. And what's the problem with that? Okay, I'm gonna shuffle the levels around now that I know how I'm supposed to edit these. Because I want to keep the grass train going. Oh shoot, live event. Okay, GBIV goes under Boss and Y2 goes under Mega Man 9. Gotcha. As for this stage, pretty fun. It did a better job of exploring its mechanics and overall environment compared to Sawman. So this, if at worst, it's like a very fun rompy level. At the very least, it's decent. Says this level doesn't exist. Hang on. Did the ID get changed or my... Okay, so yeah, there was a mistake with the ID. Fixed. No worry, it's fixed. Good idea to have a substitute. Alright, here we go. Number 3 up is At the Root of the Issue, Miss a Beat and You'll Turn Up Dead by Manubi. 13 play score 3. This has NSF replacement, so it'll be silent for the first minute or so. Not gonna lie, I thought that was the floor. Alright, this sounds like the Legend of... This sounds like Shovel Knight with a little bit of the Legend of Zelda motif mixed in. And when I say a little bit, I mean a moderate amount. No, let's keep the grass train going. We need to create a team. What levels? Hang on a sec. Okay, what happened here is I thought that was actually a floor. No, it's a dead pit. That was my fault. Get down here, please. Never mind. Shoo him into the pit. He's weak to fire. They're weak to fire anyways. Double gravity. Did I hit a checkpoint? One, two. Wait, this stage has no checkpoints? Are you... Let me check what your level is, Before I continue with this stage, let me check what your level is, because we may be here for a while. I am starting to realize why I got the number of downvotes it did. The next level on the list, Big Vincent, is Meltman Grass. Okay, if you want me to shuffle, I'll do it. I'm shuffling Meltman with Fossil Man. Yeah, I saw the various teasers of secret level. Neat. Okay, about Snatcher. I like the ending. I mean, there's a very obvious sequel hook, but I think it ended fair. It was strangely more upbeat than I thought it would be, but strangely more upbeat for the genre it's part of. So okay. I said I understood why I got that score because, usually for these sorts of long levels, you do want a checkpoint between, but this seems like to be more of an endurance stage. But, most people don't really like those. I can't blame them because a lot of them are not really well done. Let me through. Enjoy your bat. Yet again, I'm happy to take more damage from fire. 2 times gravity ahead. One, two. Ah, leg caught. Okay. 1, 2. Then a high one. 1, 2. High. 1, 2. A high one. I'm in. If I had less than 21... Oh. If I had more health remaining, I could have gotten that. Okay, checkpoint. I guess I have to push him into something. This level is a self-indulgent platforming challenge is similar vein to Spiral in a few ways. I mean, to be fair, I died at the last part of the stage, so it isn't too obtrusive. And this is better designed. This is fairly well designed. If it's more of a regular stage, though, it there would have been a checkpoint in the middle, I'll say. I see. I have to stand outside the water. And mercifully, very merciful for this kind of stage, he takes double damage. You know, for the final grass stage, so far the bunch, pretty fine. I got your level earlier. It was 573927, Sunflora. I'm gonna go against the grain here and give it an upvote because I was worried it was gonna be that section I died at was only half the way through, but that was actually the ending, so it's on it's on the edge of what I consider to be kind of acceptable for this, but it works out in the end. So let me add the levels to the queue. Updating. Splash Hell, you said. Alright, your levels been added to the queue. It's currently 9th up. I think it's more because of the expectation, because the way the story resolved itself, I think it was fine the way it ended. And keep in mind, they did not permanently end the Snatcher threat anyways. For all we know, there are plenty of other Snatchers running about in Neo Kobe, not to mention the whole Snatcher factory in the ruins up in Europe, not to mention any other potential side factories. Gillian and the crew mainly just gave them a major setback, but who's to say they won't have other figures? And if anything, more sequel hooks like, if we see that the Bioroids can be so advanced to the point where they're basically indistinguishable from humans, see random, how much further could be taken? Again, I'll find out for myself. Okay, so I only have to jump here. Fair enough. And the music choice is pretty fun, too. Hi, Woomy. I haven't played your level yet, Pedro. It's gonna be 6th on the queue. Board up is Castle Low 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 by Oscar. Turn to play, score of 11. Well, technically, Pixel Boy, we did have a Snatcher 2 in spirit. Wait, I want to take the upper out. Or to put it another way, we did have a spiritual successor to Snatcher, and that'd be Police Knots. Also by Kojima and Konami. Thank you, Jafone. I will cover your level once I finish the other levels in the queue that came before it. Ooh. What is Prosecca? Refresh my memory. Oh, Project Sekai. Now I get it. I'm sorry. I'm not really in that fandom or community, so I don't really have that much knowledge about the abbreviation and lingo. The same thing applies to someone who probably attends my streams and wonders about quite a bit of the Mega Man specific lingo I use. Nah, it's fine. I do the same thing sometimes during the stream as well. Everyone starts from somewhere. Oh, yeah. Lo la la la. Well, lo at the very least. Aw, toys. Fitting. I know there's forced weapon usage, but you're supposed to float up here and never mind, you're not supposed to float up here, it's just for an optional thing. I'll learn about Kojima's writing progression, over time. So many games, so little time. That was easy. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I think this is a better showcase of lo and la la la. And they switch rails too. I think I'm destroying one of them. In terms of the boss fights, I do think it was a better recreation. Some recreations are far better than others. Like, my favorite ones are when they properly adapt the feel or story or whatever into the confines and restrictions of the Mega Man gameplay, replicated or created by Maker itself. Like last week, one of my favorite stages was Toxin G's Open Your Heart Capital Chaos Zone, which basically sort of recreated the final battle of Supersonic vs. Perfect Chaos at the end of Sonic Adventure 1. It wasn't a perfect replication, sure, but it overall recreated the plot and roughly how you approach the boss and fight them at the end. And adapted what wouldn't work for Mega Man, and replaced it with stuff that would work. Be patient, G-Phone. Other people submitted levels before you. It's only fair we get through them in round-robin order. It is part of the list, please. Fifth up is Fossil Man, Weather Control Center, by Big Vincent 159, 62 plays, score of 13. I understand you're excited for me to cover your stage, but everyone else is too, so it wouldn't be fair if I just swapped the order. Jurassic Jungle. Hey, Ramens. Romans. Just explain to everyone about why I do these things. More grass, let's go! Mega Man Maker Grass Edition. Grass/Forest Edition. You know what, folks? If you have any other grass or forest levels you want me to cover, please send them. In the future, maybe, because once your level's done, there'll be other levels by other authors to cover. Mega Man's grass-kicking adventure. You sure did, Sawman. Mega Man Green. Oops. Let's see if I can recover this. I did. I should not have jumped though. And slip off the platform, why not? Jaden, is there anything else you wanted to discuss? Like, any of your Game of the Year candidates? Like I already said before, that my favorite game of this year I played was Superstar Saga. And I made the same mistake, because why not? Alright, reset room. Followed by Dead of a Wish and Iron Meat, tied for second and third place. So don't just use a single shot. Duly noted. Oh. Three slashes does them in. It does, Pedro. Early Mega Man installment weirdness. I'll take up. Rain, sleet, free. Oh, I do actually have to use the rain too. It's hot. The weather patterns actually matter here. That is interesting. Hot, 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 hot. No. Darn Dion Tao. I mean... Okay. Different take on this. There we go. Yanbo, to be specific. Is there any way I can freeze down? Okay. Perfect. How do we get up there? Gotcha. This is currently up there with Flora Planets being my favorite stage. Water grass related stage, sure, but this focuses more on the underground and watery, rocky areas. Whereas the Flora Planet focused more on above ground stuff. Yeah, can't overheat that. Oh, it turns the... Okay, when that's active, it turns the water into healing water. Good to know. It is kind of goofy, Pedro. GG. I'm not sure if I like Sunflower or Big Vincent's levels more. Right now, they're like co-favorites. Oh yeah, Mega Dragons, the squeal roar. Grass looks greener on the other side. Alright, switching over from peaceful grass or castles to this stage. Sixth up is Fate, the Unholy Trinity remade in Mega Man Maker, Chapter 1 by PJ Costa 5. 13 play, score -1. I never actually played this game. I only saw some of the meme videos based on this title. The car broke down. Only 1 HP, befitting. Can't slide. Random rock. More grass. Is that the true horror of this game? Of this stream? Mega Man can't escape from the grass. Yeah, let's not enter that house this time. Instead, we gotta enter this one. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a problem because I have to... That's why. And, yeah, may want to put a checkpoint just before the door. Michael Davies wins. Make sure it's at least decent, Pixel Boy. Brass is taking over the world. Okay, don't go there then. Survived. Okay, can't go right anymore. Wow, water. Yeah, checkpoint. I mean, that's fair. Having 1 HP I don't mind because that is important for the recreation. But it's not too bad, it's just getting back there walking. Nobody's home. Water. Mercifully, this game doesn't have jump scares. Like if this game was a custom fan game. Oh gosh, you're being chased by whatever these things are. Open the door. Mercifully, this game doesn't have custom jump scares. Oh no. Instead, we have this. Amy Martini. You know, I can actually destroy them if I position myself correctly. I mistimed it. I'm so used to usually dealing with them while having access to sliding. Which itself becomes kind of an issue because, positioning. See ya, Sawman. As a reminder, I don't know how I got them in place the first time, but I need to do that in order to win the fight. The hard part isn't Darkman himself, it's the Stompy bots. And not pressing the button fast enough. Hey, Conductor! Oh, my Conductor J. Butters. Thank you! Thank you! Now this fight's easy. You can't reach me. You can't reach me, Amy. Who are you now? Second and third possess demonical forms. Oh my gosh. The flying propeller enemies are representing the invisible gray spirits from the OG game. However, yes, we can parry and kill them here. Squish. Hang on a second. What's really throwing me off here is not having access to the slide. Because, usually when you fight Yamato Man, in the base game you would be able to slide at the very least. It's one thing being able to dodge the foothold, the stompy bots without slide. It's another with the future bosses. I was gonna say these things, but yeah. And then, of course, I can just go over my head. At the very least, it's not as bad if it was Proto Man. Oh goodness. Okay, you can reach me when it does that. I kinda doubt that. But he can fatten that. But he can head cannon that. Okay. What affects how far he jumps? What I really want for this is not a weakness or anything, I just want to be able to slide. That's it. Like, these fights are built around being able to slide. This is Mega Man 6, where sliding is one of the key movement techs of that game. Or moving abilities, not even techs. That's what makes it so difficult. Again, I'm just saying that it's a headcanon at this point. Yeah, Yamato Man is kind of unpredictable, which is mitigated by the fact that, well... Which is mitigated by the fact that you can usually slide, which gives you a burst of speed. Which is fair, Pedro, except that I doubt that Amy in that game had this level of mobility. Like, if we're gonna pick a boss which expects you to not be able to slide, pick a boss from Mega Man 1, 2, or 9 to represent Amy Phase 2. Too close. Again, I'll say, as for whether Fate and Luca shared this... As for whether... Let me rephrase that statement. Whether Fate and the Paradiso duology share the same multiverse? I'm gonna say no, but you can headcanon that. The fact that it shifts so much causes another problem where it can just go right through. Again, if you can't give the slide, just replace the boss with someone from Mega Man 1, 2, or 9, please. This is not really enjoyable. This is threatening to die at Kaizo. Okay, we're done. Checkpoint. Phase 3. Pluto. You know, that's not as bad. I just need to get to the other side. But I get of doing recreating and adapting levels into Mega Man, but you also have to take into account its limitations. What may work in the original game may not work as well in Mega Man. That is a very important thing to take note of. I get what the feeling you're trying to replicate, but it's just resulting in more frustration. Thank you, Fire Sawdust. Jump here. Get killed anyways. I'm just saying that you can limit the main character so he has a bad back, he can't slide. But please don't make the bosses not have the limitation to that extent. Because I know she may be difficult in the base game, but I don't think she was that difficult or required this level of precision. Maybe I should just jump over him, see if it works. Yeah, I think that worked better. Coroner. Okay, first. He's a stand-in for the boss from Fate, the Unholy Trinity. Specifically Amy. The other fact is they can climb, gyres can climb the walls. Yeah, died Kaizo indeed. For a different reason. Come on, G-Phone. Let's be polite. Hitbox. My leg brushed it. Wrong strategy. I've been paying more attention to chat. I understand also making a difficult experience, which is perfectly fine. Like, Fate is difficult, but there's like a different kind of difficulty, which is horror versus painful. Or frustrating. This is just going to the frustrating side with just limiting Mega Man to this point where in this world it's not as well suited. I have to jump on the right side. Oops. Water hover moment. He even has more health? What? Excuse me? Why wasn't that replicated here then? Okay, that is way too precise to do it and I don't like this fight. We're fighting Amy here. How much health did he have during the final fight against Amy? Okay, tap jump. I'll just give it 2 more attempts, then I'll just use a level editor. I don't find this fun. I'd rather just play the original Fate game than just keep going with this. This is what I consider an example of something that wasn't properly adapted into with Mega Man's limitations considered. Finding Pluto at 1 HP isn't even the problem. It's the fact that I can't slide. And we have 3 gyres around the arena too. And this is not really that interesting doing it over and over. I'm just getting out of here. I'm sorry, but it was going places with the first part and the atmosphere, the first fight, and the second phase. This one, though, it's tedium. I'm gonna rest my case and say that I'd rather just play the original game rather than this adaptation or recreation of Maker. Again, if we're gonna have a fight like this, I would say to reduce the number of gyres or replace Pluto with a boss from 1, 2, and 9. Actually, Pluto himself isn't so much the problem, it's the fact that the positions of the gyres make dodging several of his dashes really difficult. So, not really enjoyable. I get what you're trying to do, but there's a certain art to adapting stuff. That's not the reason I would say, Kato. You can't change the genre from one to another. That is doable, and I've seen that multiple times. The issue is that this level didn't properly take into consideration Mega Man's limitations, or made him more limited relative to the boss, compared to how limited the main protagonist of Fate was against Amy. So let's see what's after. Yeah, actually making a platform gauntlet would work better. So let's see. Okay, we got the 3 keys here. And that's our escape route on through this vehicle. Fair enough. Alright, it's fresh. G-Phone, please, be cordial. You're just irking half the members in the chat. Thank you, Kato. I'll still cover your level, but watch your mouth, please. And how is it cheating if I already, And how is it exactly cheating when I said that I didn't beat the stage? That's me throwing in the towel. Anyways. Oh yeah, as a reminder to you all, I won't have another stream tonight. I will have 2 streams tomorrow. Partisan time in the morning, Avatar in the evening. Anyways, can we please, let's just move on to the actual levels and discussions. I don't really play genre. I didn't really play Fate that much, or didn't play Fate at all because I'm not into pure horror games. Seventh up is Mega Man Animal Rage 2 Tiger Man Jungle Safari Pilot Patio. 110 plays and a score of 42. Let's do this. After the stage is done, I got something to show you all. Let's see, ice, this. Grabbing more than I need, but okay. Wait, I got copy vision? Okay. Alright, try this again. Ice drill, stone, tornado. I would do the Avatar streams earlier, but unfortunately, the rest of the people I'm playing with can't be online earlier, so it has to be an evening stream. Already mid-level, let's go! I mean, that game is pretty fun. The previous one was more of a pseudo-grass stage, this one though. It is a jungle, so... that's fair. I kind of compared it to Gauntlet before, and It is more fun when playing it. It's more fun playing it than actually watching it, I'd say. Especially in co-op. Oh my goodness, co-op is so fun. Perhaps? I just feel, especially with that, like the mode-to-mode gameplay, dealing with the enemies and platforming, I don't know. It kind of looks road in gameplay, but when playing in a group, oh my goodness. I missed something back there? Let's take a look-sees. How far back is that? You need to be a bit more never mind. Alright, let's try again. You weren't banned, you just had your messages removed. Please keep in mind. Be polite. Golden rule. Oh, I see it, I see it. I thought this was a wall. Yeah, it worked. Green key and M-Tank. Grass key? Maybe Balan Wonderworld. Mighty number 9, perhaps? I'm very likely not gonna buy that game unless it goes on a very, very deep discount. Or I get it for free on EGS at the current rate. Depth below. Oh no, I didn't dash. Why? Oh shoot. That could have ended in tragedy very easily. What? Is that it? Oh my gosh, infinitely respawning Sumatrans. What? What happened? Ice? Well, Cat has summoning his army of cats. Alright, we're out. No Pias and J-Butters. Let's see, what is this? Right. Here's the thing, Jaden. Mighty number 9 works, in a certain definition of works, but it's more fun, enjoyable to watch for the most part. Hey Lorenzo, your level's been added. Could you repost the level you submitted, Pixel Boy? E. I'm checking out my messages. Yeah, I do wish you had more animal-based bosses in classic Mega Man. G-Phone, you don't need to keep posting your level ID. It's already on the level queue. I was asking Pixel Boy. Actually, let me rephrase that misstatement, Jaden. You hit upon something, but I'm gonna change a little bit of that statement. There could be one subgenre that's more fun to watch than to play, and it could arguably be Kaizo games, or more specifically, precision platformer Kaizo experiences. Like, think about it. Eterna Noctis basically turns into a Diet Kaizo or Kaizo game. Or let me rephrase that. It arguably turns into a Diet Kaizo / Kaizo precision platformer into the end. Like, that whole genre of games, I feel like for most people, it's more fun to watch someone else play than to actually do it themselves. Overall. I mean, it is satisfying at the end to crest the hill, but I don't know. That's just me from my own personal experience speaking. And surprising enough, this stage wasn't that difficult. So about that joke you made, Jay Butters, about this stage taking 40 minutes, well, it only took about 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, it is satisfying to see those games being absolutely destroyed or being trounced on by a very experienced or skilled player. But for most people, unless it's one of those things where losing is fun, or there's a lot of fun ways to lose, it ends up being a mostly frustrating experience. Speedrunning too could count, but it also depends on the game itself. Leaderboard? You're up on 9th place. Currently, the next level we'll be covering is in 8. But give me a moment because I have to take a short pause. Next up will be the stage, and then yours, G-Phone. And I have returned. That track was Starman by Woodfrog, the YM26212 remix, aka from the composer of Mega Man The Sequel Wars. Now, before I continue, I want to show you all something before I release it on the Discord server later today. Here's our server. Alright, here's a public list of every single game I own on Steam and the Epic Game Store, as well as all the games I played on the channel that aren't demos, really. I mentioned making this one last week so people would be able to properly gauge any requests I want to make. So later today, I'll send a direct link to this so you can look through it and see what games I haven't played yet, and potentially make requests for it later. I will create another page over here for a request list, so you can see, for example, the guaranteed or birthday game requests other people have made. Yes, and I'm aware that the window is being cut off a bit, but I will send a full one later on the channel. Anyways, let's continue the adventure. 8 up is Dark Dungeons by LJ27, 57 plays and a score of 17. Sorry, J Butters, I can't sell Steam keys, especially when they're already claimed. Gotcha. We're only starting. There's no escape. This is the Dark Dungeons. At this rate, the ending is going to be Mega Man gets locked in a jail cell filled with grass. Or Mega Man gets locked in a jail cell with Woodman. Or Leaf Man. I will finish Kitsune Tales in my own time because I don't want to end up with playthroughs being half finished. I already have a bad habit of that I need to fix. Oh yes, also the next edited LP following the next one after the next one is going to be Sonic the Buster. Excuse me. Smelter is technically done, Jaden. The issue is there is a last episode of LP which I never actually got around to editing, for a variety of reasons. Double kill. Honestly, I didn't realize I had that many weapons. And again, J Butters, I think we've bashed on Kitsune Tales enough. Let's move on to critiquing a different game. And if we're talking about games that I never completed, there are better examples than Smelter. Way better. Wildermit. Turdy XX. or Sands of Aura. Part of the reason why I'm probably gonna get back to Wildermyth sooner than Sands. The thing with Sands is that it didn't quite tickle my fancy, and it wasn't really that popular to stream anyways. So, my question is, do any of you here if any of you here watched my playthrough of Sands of Aura, my question to you is, did you enjoy watching the game? Hey, Tedley. Here's the thing, I much prefer 30XX over Sands of Aura, pretty much. It's in the situation where, like, you talked about... It's in the same situation you were talking about Abator, your feelings about it. It didn't do much for me, unfortunately. I'm gonna get back to the game, sure, but, after some things. Fire Girl is a situation where it was outclassed by another game I play around the same time, and, the issue with Fire Girl is it's very repetitive. Really? That is not my experience with Freedom games. Let me fully check the list of Freedom games that titles I have after I defeat Nightman here. Questmaster, what is that game? It was just, mid. I don't know. Boss fights were fun, but... Zelda... Oh, that one. Let me... Oh, you mean... Okay, Freedom Games rebranded to Indie.io, by the way. Let me check the full list of games so I can figure out which ones are... Let's see, the games they published. Like, 9 Years of Shadows, it was decent. Lunar Locks was okay. Sands of Aura was just more of me not really matching with that. Against All Odds was fun. Oh shoot, I didn't actually do Arto yet. I'm gonna fix that. Atlas Chart was decent. Ruin Raiders is on the list. Monster Sanctuary... Oh, that's different. Sorry. Coromon, Dark Deity, and Symphony War are on the list as well. Did they have a conversation, Jaden? I'm gonna put it this way, Jaden. Outside of maybe Lunar Lux, none of the games I covered by Freedom Games, or as it's known by now, Indie.io, I would say are huge swing and misses. At worst, they've been minor to moderate misses. And keep in mind, I'm coming from a more harsh angle than you usually do. I haven't really even covered Freedom Games heavy hitters yet. Or the heaviest hitter, I guess. Gesundheit. Anyway, we're true. That wasn't Jay Butters, Jaden. Like, that was a very different person. Again, Jaden, this is why I don't rely that much on your memory. Like, I distinctly remember, and I've just checked, it was a very different person. Like, as much as J. Butters has rightfully criticized Kitsune Tail and several of its shortcomings, they never went and criticized it being a pro-animal abuse. Alright, I'm gonna answer Tenley's question a bit. I'm not streaming any packs tonight, that'll be next week. I can see why you would say that. I don't know how to feel about that until I play more Mario-style games. I like Sicario over Kitsune Tales, I'll say that. Okay, 9th up is Splash Hell by Cheese Devil 007. 27 plays, score -7. Ooh. That is not promising. Is that it? Oh, I think I see where we're going here. Oh my gosh. And I don't have sliding eye. Oh no. No sliding, no charge shot, no weakness, just a single block. I can immediately see why this got the downvote score did, and honestly, remember how much I ranted about the TDM in PJ Costa's level? That also applies here. Please resend it, Fire Sawdust. We got missed in the discussion. Send it here and I'll immediately put it. For those who didn't actually attend my discussion of PG Costa's level, my issue with this fight and that fight is that this is just basically tedious. No weakness, no sliding, no charge shot, single block, so it's just an exercise in tedium and Diet Kaizo stuff. It is possible to lure to prevent her from hitting you, but oh gosh, is it precision personified. Thank you. I'm just gonna give it one more try and then end this off. If I need tanks, maybe, but honestly, even if I were to do this correctly and win the fight, it's not really that interesting. Mechanically or visually. Yeah, I think we've seen enough about this. This only consists of this boss fight. Let's just go. Yeah, not really that interesting. I understand there being boss fights in single arenas or single screens, and the level just consisting of that. But all things considered, this is... what does it really add to the fight? Oh sure, it's fun for a few seconds, but honestly, just extending the fight to that long is an exercise in tedium. Thank you, Fire Sawdust. Sorry, but I didn't enjoy the stage. That's why it's called Splash Hell. It is possible, but, yeah. 10th up is Tier, Puzzlebot, Purple Castle by Zamir Rocker, 20 plays, score 5. I'll save that for next week, G-Phone. I don't really have time. Tear apart. I'm just gonna grab these just in case. I'll try my best not to use them, but if worst comes to worst, I'll pull them out. Squish. I mean, I played levels that are just called Hell, and they were 10 times more interesting. I'm afraid I don't recall it, Kato. My memory due to playing all these levels is not that good. We've escaped the grass zone for now. Castle time. Who knows when Dr. Grass will strike again? Place your bets, folks. Place your bets, folks. Is the next grass stage going to be later in this same level? Or is it going to be the next stage? The next stage is titled Hurtful Heat, but we could have a Burner Man situation. This throne is ours. But yeah, speaking of it before I forget to Jaden, yeah, there's a difference between speedrunning a game that doesn't require that much mechanical skill versus one that requires a lot of it. Like, you can speedrun visual novels or more action-packed visual novels like Danganronpa, but they don't require as much mechanical skill as opposed to something like Geometry Dash, where depending on which levels you take, it requires a lot of mechanical skill. Or heck, speedrunning Super Meat Boy, or Mega Man, or Hollow Knight, for example. Oh my gosh, a little bit of grass. Wow, you lied. That was the Dr. Grass cameo of the stage. Oh yeah, I remember watching that task. It's especially funny with Mega Man. So yeah, to remind, as for the rest of this year, there's likely just gonna be 3 more games I'm gonna play on the channel. The 3 new ones. One of which is gonna be Partners in Time. The other 2 I'm not gonna reveal just yet, but you'll find out soon. The next one you'll find out soon enough. Like, the Client's Drops is gonna finish sometime in December. I'm already halfway through the Lethal Laboratory. Or even stuff that is more PvP focused, like RTS or fighting games or MOBAs. One! Haha! One! Ow. How do you know I found the cameos, Kato? That's my question. Is there an achievement attached to that? But here's the thing, Kato. How did you see me? You need to answer that question. Oops, dead. I wasn't streaming the game. Or was I? Let me check. That's what my question is, Kato. How did you know I got the cameos? You said you saw me, but I never streamed the game on that point. Oh, you were talking about something very different. I thought you were talking about the cameos, about the cameo characters and the Client's Drops. Get down. Anyways, I found 2 of the cameos. I think I missed the cameo in stage 3, so I'll double check. That's the one where I was escaping from the giant Grotlin. Or whatever that frog... Well, I won't spoil more of that. Hold right this time. Again, I don't speak French. Aha! 2! I keep forgetting I'm not supposed to have this weapon. So yeah, I missed Stage 3's cameo. I'll go back and find him. Stage 1 I don't recognize. Stage 2 is Annalyn. Annalyn. From the game of the same name. Let me just spell it out. Ooh, custom walls, yeah. Tree! Lol. I have a good idea where Tree, the final character, is. I'll try that out first and then I'll ask for assistance. Like, I already have 2 good ideas where to look. Alright, down we go. Come on, down. I mean, I'm playing as base, so... I'm guessing every stage in the Lethal Laboratory is gonna have one cameo. A cameo we have to rescue. Oh, it's just like the beginning throne room, isn't it? But this time, Grenade Man's on the throne. Alright. That just, right, that kind of breaks his AI a bit. Because of the positioning of this, because of his positioning and how this room is structured, he wasn't even able to use his desperation attack. We got leading piece? Loading piece? Leading piece. It was an intricate setup. I'm kind of broke through it. Certainly better than some of the previous stages. It's still kind of rompy level that I feel could be carved down a bit for view screens because some of the rooms felt like empty without having checkpoints. So it's okay. I see you still want to draw a lot of, I see you still want to draw a lot of, in your own words, pretty ladies, quote unquote. Alright, 11th up is Hurtful Heat by Lorenzo VD, 25 plays, score 7. Oh good, the opposite of, we got the opposite of grass now. Fire. I don't know, whenever we talk about anyone who could be considered conventionally attractive, then you say, I can't wait to draw them, eyes emoji. Or, I want to draw them again, eyes emoji. Orange grass. Ah, Shadow Man. I don't mind you making the comments, but it gets a little bit, repetitive. Anyways, don't mind the hot wine down there. I swear, if this stage has grass at the end of it, actual grass, I'm gonna laugh. I know, normally, in a usual week it wouldn't be so much, but the fact we started with 3 grass levels back to back, and had 2 or 3 heavily grass-based levels after that, or hybrids. Anchor, okay. Oh, that was 50% shorter than I initially expected. One sec. Okay, back. Despite its shorter length, more in line with the original NES games, it was a fun little stage. Kind of a bit more it was on the rompier side, kind of more Fortress-like, but I don't mind playing through those every so often. 12th up is Grassland Fortress by Super Rigby 180, 17th place score 4. This was made by Pixel Boy to continue the trend. Blame Pixel Boy, they sent it. So yeah, we had grass hybrid stages before, like Dark Dungeons. Now we have a full-on grass stage again. Strange, Buster never showed up during the stream. That is unusual. Japanese symbol. Hang on a second so I can read it. Instead of a pipe, Dr. Grass's fortress has a blunt sticking out of it. Yeah. Spark Shock is still substandard as always. Marginally better than the base game, original game, but still. literally means kusa, grass in Japanese. Japanese equivalent of lol. Fitting. Fire burns away the grass. After this will be fire sawdust level, then I'll close this off. Frankly, I'm more excited for tomorrow. Because we're gonna be starting Peak. I haven't really played, well, I only know basically about the intro and ending of Partners in Time. I haven't really played it. And I've already said I wanted to play through it and get through the entire Mario & Luigi RPG series. Especially considering how the good reviews Brothership's getting. Oh my gosh, missiles! Just kidding. I'm flashy. So return to form. Paper Jam, I'll get to eventually too. I've heard it's quite mid. So hearing the jump back to the form, good. At first not quite as good as Bowser's Inside Story or Superstar Saga, but if it's turned up, it's great. At this point, we need to start putting synonyms for grass. The plant. The vegetation. Can't wait for someone to make a fan game called Mega Man Grass or Mega Man Vegetation, similar to how Michael Wave made Mega Man Permafrost. Ouch. Weedle. Not actually who I expected to fight here, to be honest. Bye. Sheep's gonna eat grass, so he has all the food. Or dead. Mycelium Man is the protagonist. Rompy stage, but just for the meme I'm doing this. Well, more than just the meme. Alright, let's see. Timing. Okay. Let's end with this one. Before I do this, let me see if there's any NSF replacements. Oh, wait a second. Hang on, I skipped a level in between. Give me a sec. One second, I gotta check something. I skipped one of Queen Monica's levels, so I'm gonna do it now. Let's do some reordering a bit. Alright. Replace the NSF. F. Oh, this... Okay. I'll end up at that level, don't worry. Thirteenth up is Tournament Adventures Season 6 Episode 5 by Queen Monica. 21 plays, score of 2. This has an SF replacement. Oops, I thought I had more time for that, I should have waited. Anyways. Ah, that's cool fire. Like how Manubi did with their own level pack. Now I'm pairing the Metal K1000s. Get down here please, Firebird. Thank you. Revenge for one of the stages last week. Patience is a virtue. Yes, custom tracks. I have the Pro Strike, so taking double damage is a fair trade-off. Oh boy. Oh, shoot. Didn't realize it dealt that much damage when doubled. Get ready? Go, go! Oh boy. Actually, that old boy was too early to say. Can you imagine having guts rails? Okay. I guess they really want me to use Oil Slider. That was abrupt. Very well, Oil Slider time. What? That's not solid? I honestly thought that Oil Slider would work there too, but apparently no. Okay. I think I'm dying in the same spot multiple times. Once again, I wish that tutorial stage did a better job. Or example stage. Alright, this time I'll use the pile driver multiple times. Okay, go. What? Okay, I just need to use the Oil Slider earlier on. I'm getting a feeling I'm missing something here. That's what I was trying to do, but I missed the damage boost. I can see multiple reasons why I didn't add the battery platforms in 20-man stage. It's that most people don't like that. Most Mega Man players don't like the battery tornado platforms. But how much I've died there, I kind of wish there was a checkpoint right there. Okay, yeah. Slow down. Alright, damage boost saved me here. Alright, only took 5 attempts and 3 minutes, but we're here. The train itself was... The train was itself a red herring. That's fine. Let me guess, this is your weakness. No? What? I didn't mash fire fast enough. The advantage of using the freeze cracker is it actually pierces. Yeah, it's an E-tank. Normally I don't like playing as Proto Man because Normally I don't like playing a Proto Man when he takes double damage because the benefits don't outweigh the costs. But when he does have access to the Proto Strike, it's fair. Again, I think the main reason why they didn't add a DOS arm is because most people aren't too fond of the gimmick that's associated with. That's why they didn't bother adding it. Bye, Kato. Kind of an S stage. Most interesting part was the end with the red herring train. So the 14th and final level of the stream is MM Plus Remix Classic Mode, Frostwoman version 2 by Fire Sawdust, 10th place score of 2. Alright, let's see if this is going to be at the very least a decent level. Oh boy, how long is this? I'm grabbing this just in case. In we go. This is the Rollwood Master intro screen. Frostman, or rather Frostwoman. Let's go. Is that Aurora Borealis up there? Or Aurora Australis? That's why this looks familiar. Oh boy, don't show this level to Lauren. That's why the starting parts of the stage look rather familiar. Dead. That's the only time I'll hopefully use that. One more. Oh my gosh. I fumbled that. Looks like more like white grass to me. And snow. Thumbs up. Rail grinding. Whoa. Yeah. Aha! This is the second time I'm gonna use this. Last time, I promise. This is mine now. Now... yeah, a chain combo like this. Get back to the left, please. Act 1 complete. Thank you for putting the life pickups here. I guess there's 2 routes. I'm gonna take the upper one. I don't recognize this part of the stage, so this is a new one. This is likely going to be my second favorite or honorable mention in the episode. Or maybe even my favorite, depending on how things go. No jump jump. Yeesh. I don't know, I usually like to look at the ice stages more than the grass stages, so I botched that up. Frozen grass. So I had to jump here. First too early, then too late. Hopefully next time is just right. If you're wondering why I'm not just using the pile driver, that's because I'm trying to limit it because I'm not supposed to have it by this point. Not when I'm playing the rest of the pack. Oh no! Pfft. Ice physics! It's always scary to do it with those droppers. Roll gets easy mode. Meanwhile, Mega Man has the damage boost to accomplish the same effect. Pretty cool level, no pun intended. Right now it's either going to be Floor Plant or this stage for being my favorite. We win. Scoring system. You got Frost, Plague. More involved demonstration sequence than the usual fare. G freaking G. So overall, of the 14 Veersmith levels I covered in today's morning stream, my favorite one would definitely be Flora Plant by Sunflower Azumarill, with an honorable mention going to Fire Sawdust stage. Good job, you two. And thank you to everyone else who submitted your levels to me. It was really appreciated. And thank you for keeping the grass stage joke alive for the entirety of the stream. That unintentionally came true and it was hilarious. So with all that said and done, art time. But before I do that, let me actually play some music. You know what? Alright, art time. 9 days left till the Rampaging Blast begins. 8 days left. 7 days left. 6 days left. 5 days left. 4 days left. 3 days left. Lol, grass. Mega Man whips out his flamethrower. Dr. Grass is late. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna share this on another server. In any case, thank you to everyone who either shared the levels, submitted their art, or simply participated in chat. It's due to your continued support why I continue to produce new content for our channel. It's really appreciated. So, if you're enjoying this or any other piece of content on the channel, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help it out. Don't forget to follow me on X, Mastodon, and Blue Sky as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all later.